Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. Is this microphone working? If it is, say hi in chat. Okay, it's working. I've got another audio feed up on my computer. Yeah, today's just going to be a nice long stream. I've got nothing else to do really. So we're just spawn proofing up our wither skeleton skull farm. Wither skull farm with the skeleton farm. It's not fully built, but spawn proofing will make it a lot more fun to build. It's up there. So far we've got 1 layer in, we've got 2 more to build. It's my own personal design, which I might make a video on it at some point, but I can't be bothered at the moment. I just want to see some mindless task like spawn proofing. Hey, I've got my microphone working now. The IP address, the server itself is whitelisted, which means even if I did give you the IP address, you wouldn't be able to join. However, if you go to that Discord server I linked, you can ask the owners of this server to whitelist you, and then they can give you the IP to join on. But yeah, sadly I can't whitelist you or anything, I'm not able to. So that's the best way to join, to go on the Discord server and ask. Yeah, I have about 9 days straight in this server, 9 days worth of hours. This is a new season in 1.18. On the last season, season 2, 1.16 and 17 updated halfway through. I probably had about 500 hours, if not more, and that's without AFK sessions. Including AFK sessions, I don't know what it would be. But yeah, I have way too much time to play Minecraft. Nice sound. Do you mean my voice? Thanks. Or do you mean the actual audio sound? So that's just standard Minecraft. Also, sorry if you can hear my mouse clicking on my keyboard. I've not got my microphone set up properly today since I had bad sleep, so I just woke up a bit late today and just decided to start streaming without really preparing anything. What's the IP? Oh wait, no, you already asked. Year? Sorry, I don't understand what you mean. The year is 2022, I believe, if that's what you're asking. Year, my voice. Ah, thank you. Thanks for saying my voice sounds nice. very social person, sorry if I'm not good at talking. Normally I have some sort of plan of what I'm going to talk about in my videos. This is why I don't stream that often, because if I do, I don't know what to say. Don't I just commentate what I'm doing, or just chat about random stuff? Although there's not normally many people watching for me to chat to. Ah, you're German, you can't do too good English. I learned a bit of German like many years ago, but I'm not going to attempt to speak any in case it offends you. The only thing I can remember is how to say the weather is not good, and I think it is... I know, das ist nicht so gut is that is not so good, I think, or that is not very good. If you say the weather is not good, oh, I can't remember. Ah, das ist sehr windig. It is very windy. Those are the only two things I can remember from when I learned German many years ago. So, yeah. Yeah, let's just continue in this. Oh, actually, I might turn the song music down a bit, because otherwise it might be a bit too loud with my voice. Yes, was that correct? Yay, that means I can actually remember something correct. That's alright then. Although I don't really plan on going to Germany for a while. So I don't really need to learn or know German at the moment, but it'll come in handy in the future maybe. Maybe I'm talking to someone in Germany and I need to tell them that it's very windy if we're stood outside in the wind. German is Deutsch. Yeah, because I know Germany is Deutschland or something in German, I think. Sorry if I pronounce anything wrong or offend you in any way. I have no clue what I'm talking about most of the time. There's another gas. Too many gas this morning. Which is annoying because they're blowing up my stuff. That's the one issue of mob spawning before you actually have the farm done. So it means that more mobs spawn there. Actually, I should probably spawn that in a bit. Oh well. Let's do up here first. Oh, here's another gas. This could work quite well as a gas farm. Just spawn proof everything and then just leave this unspawn proof for the ghasts. Okay, let's do this bit. Yeah, the reason we're not mob spawn proofing this is because this is a soul sand valley, which means only skeletons and ghasts can spawn here, and they do not spawn often enough to take up our spawn mob cap, which means that we do not need to worry about them slowing down our farm too much. Then I've mob proofed the nether fortress, so that more nether mobs spawn at the farm rather than everywhere else in the fortress. And then the only other place we need to spawn proof is the basalt deltas. But the only things that can spawn there, I believe, are magma cubes, which means, since I don't think the small ones can spawn naturally, we only need to spawn proof every few blocks, like in a grid like that. Which is what I was doing a minute ago. And I don't need to go that way, I need to go this way. There we go. Yeah, to spawn proof, I just like to go around the edge and outline everything first, because then it just makes it easier to fill it in. And a bit faster, maybe, sometimes. I don't know whether that's actually true, whether that's just me. But I feel so it's faster to do an outline and then fill it in. So, you never know. Yeah, at least you're enjoying the stream then, that's alright. I do have a few other songs as well if you want me to swap it over. I only have about 3 which I can play at the moment. I do have a few that are not finished and a few that aren't mine, but it's another ghast. Never hit the ghast fireballs unless I shoot them with an arrow for some reason. I don't know. Oh well. Yeah, let's see. They blow up this and then we have to replace it, which means that more work. Yeah, I'm probably going to mute my mic again in a minute since I don't have anything to talk about. Yeah, if you have any more questions, just ask. I'll try and answer them. If I can't answer them, then I just won't answer them. Yeah, and it's about like science and stuff. I know stuff about that. I could probably talk about that for a while. Or Minecraft facts. I know quite a few. I've played for quite a few years. I had like I remember playing Minecraft when the nether reactors were still a thing in Pocket Edition. Yeah, I remember. Here's a story, anecdote from when I used to play Minecraft many years ago. Not that many years ago. Now, how old is Minecraft? Like 12 years now, I believe. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I played Minecraft Pocket Edition for about 2 years after it released. And then I quit for like 3-4 years because I could never find any diamonds. And I mined really, really far at like Y10, I think it was. I didn't know what Y level to mine at the time. I just thought the lower downs the better. Oh, phone call, gotta go. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had a phone call. 1 is 1, 2 is 2. I know some of the numbers. It's like 1, 2, 3. That's all I know. 1, 2, 3. Then it's something of an N for 4? No, that's 9 is no, not 9. 1, 2, 3. I really can't remember. I thought I would know the numbers, but no, I don't know the numbers. Yeah, what was it I was talking about? Oh yes, I remember. I was talking about when I used to play Pocket Edition. So I'd had this world which I'd played on for like 2-3 years, and I could never find any diamonds, so I quit for like 3 years. And then one day I decided, do you know what? I'm going to rejoin this old world I had and try and find some diamonds. If I did, I was still down in my mines from when I quit many years ago. Mined 1 block. There they were, diamonds. And that was all that... and that really annoyed me because it was 1 block away from mining diamonds. But because I never found any of those diamonds, I quit Pocket Edition Minecraft, or at least that world, for a few years. So yeah, that's why I don't like Pocket Edition or Bedrock Edition very much. Java's better, obviously. You've got bud powering and stuff, and quasi connectivity. Is that what it's actually called, quasi connectivity? I know it's bud powering the pistons, and I believe I've heard it being called that before. I don't know, I'm not too good at Minecraft. People think I am, but I just played for a while and know a few things. Like in most subjects, you don't need to know enough to be an expert, you just need to know enough. You just need to know more than the other person for them to think you're an expert. There's a bit of wisdom from Walt there. Yeah. I don't know what to talk about now then. Let me think. Any other stories from when I used to play from my old worlds? No, I can't think of anything. No, I really can't think of anything. My mind's just gone completely blank. Normally I know a few things, but not today. Yeah, can't think of anything at all. Okay, well, yeah, after this, I think we'll continue to build this. Got a fire risk pot to stop these blazes being irritating. We need to put like buttons on here, and then we need to put wither roses on there, and we need to build another layer at that height there, I believe. Yeah, that height there. And then this is just light Matica, which I'm using for an overlay. And we need to build another platform there. The reason we have netherrack on the inside and then nether brick on the outside is because on the netherrack we can place wither roses, and that is within the bounds of a crossroad, which means that it's the largest section of the entire fortress that can spawn mobs, the wither skeletons. And basically what happens is any fortress mobs can spawn on any block within a boundary of these sections, and then within the entire boundary of the fortress they can spawn on nether bricks. Yeah, nether bricks. And so basically by having this on the inside we can place the wither roses, which means only mobs that do not die from wither, like a wither skeleton, can spawn there. And then we have these on the outside so that they can spawn pack spawning, which means when they spawn in, instead of spawning just one wither skeleton, 2 or 3 more try to spawn. And by increasing the spawn spaces, even if they are unspawnable blocks, it will try and do pack spawning, and it can spawn more. And I think it moves them in, or they do spawn on here if it's spawn proofed if there's a block nearby for pack spawning, I believe. I can't remember the exact details. I just know that that's because we have these here, more of these will spawn per spawn, if that makes any sense at all. If not, don't worry, that's just me. But I've still not gotten a single wither skull from building this entire thing, and I've killed quite a few wither skeletons. Oh, stupid ghasts. Just die. There we go, and it didn't even die. There we go. I don't even know what they're spawning on. Well, I know exactly what they're spawning. They're spawning on blocks in here. This is the only area they can spawn now that we've spawn proofed everything. If I can see a section over there that's not spawn proofed, so let's go do that. And my bow's about to break. It's only got 65 durability left with breaking 3, which means about 150 more shots before it breaks. No, I go for infinity, not mending, although I'm probably gonna go back to mend on my bow and just use other arrows. Because arrows aren't difficult to get, I just don't like to keep a load of arrows in my inventory. And that's why I prefer infinity, because you don't have to keep a load of arrows. But then if you have mending, because infinity doesn't work with special arrows. But yeah, yeah, because infinity doesn't work on special arrows like spectral arrows or potion arrows. Then if I use mending, I use special arrows just to make the most of it. Oh, I need more rockets in a minute. I have some in my chest. I have loads in my chest. Yeah, we'll refill rockets in a minute. But yeah, once we do this, we'll finish off the farm. And I reckon we can get it done today, because I've got pretty much all day to stream. Or at least I've got another 3 hours. I'm actually getting a bit peckish. I might go grab some food in a minute. I'll leave the stream open, of course, though. I don't have a camera, apart from my phone camera, which won't work to stream with, so I can't stream, like do a cooking stream or anything, sadly. Maybe one day when we get like a webcam or something. Yeah, 1,000 subs, face reveal, but that's never gonna happen, is it? Can't even get to 500. So I keep getting people stealing my content and stuff. Oh well, Why am I not saying that in stream? Please do not self-promote yourself in my streams. I will mute you. Yeah, there's no self-promo. That's like a standard on pretty much all streams, I would expect. So please just be respectful. Thanks. But yeah, what was I complaining about now? I don't know, let's continue talking about the farm. So it uses 3 layers because that's the maximum amount of layers you can have in a wither skeleton farm on a crossroad. I do not know if there are taller sections. I might have to look into that. Because maybe if you could design one that uses a different section of the farm which has a taller spawning box, which would allow you to have more efficient spawning spaces. However, a lot of people, like most technical Minecrafters like Ilmango and Roseworks, use crossroads, so I believe they are some of the more efficient ones. Plus, like most of the technical Minecraft community would use them. So I'm just going to stick with crossroad for now. Is this a video? It is a stream, which means it is live, as in this is happening right now as you are watching it, with like a 20-second delay. It will be archived to my channel after this as a video, yes, if that's what you're asking about. But at the moment you are not watching a video, you are watching a stream. Which means it's live, that's why it's called a live stream. Okay, let's go do this bit over here. How many more attacks we got? Wait, 3. Just under 3. I've actually got about 2 people watching at the moment, which is quite good for my streams. I'm going to get about 0 to 1. My video's been doing quite a bit better recently as well. Although my most around hi MTB, what do you want? Well, I need to say hi, Trey's probably not watching the stream, is he? Am I using Blender? No, this is Minecraft. However, I do know how to use Blender, and that is one of my better videos, in fact, where I use Blender to motion track Minecraft and make like those realistic water videos. I actually had the first tutorial on the entirety of YouTube on that, and the second. And then the third one was made by someone who credited my technique. So that entire trend was mostly because of my videos. And yet I'm here sat on 500, not even 500 subs. That doesn't matter too much, I just make videos for the fun of it mostly. I'm trying to make a video at least every week. I'm also trying to get more diverse videos out. That's why I've had some videos out of me doing stuff on the CNC. Probably have some other ones. You try this. If you're talking about playing Minecraft, then just play Minecraft. But if you're talking about my buying a tutorial or in Blender or something, I do have tutorials on that if you want to go watch them, and there are better tutorials on other stuff. It's like more complex stuff than what I know how to do out there, so yeah, just go watch a video on it. Whether it's mine or someone else's. I know there's ZG Matter, Legal Cube. They make good Blender videos. In fact, I'm watching one of them right now, just in the background. And I also don't have audio, that's why I have the stuff in the bottom right, because my headphones are not plugged into my computer. If they were, I wouldn't be able to watch YouTube, because then it'd go through Discord, not through Discord, through OBS, which means it'd go through the stream, which means it'd pick up in the stream, which means I'd get copyright stricken. That's why I'm using my own music and no other audio. Your videos are not so good. I do not really know what you mean. If you're talking about your own channel still, please stop. I do not want you to self-promote in my stream or my channel anywhere. I will mute you. If you are just talking about stuff you make in Blender, then try watching some tutorials on it. I can try and help you in a minute if you want, if you tell me what you're trying to do in Blender, if it is Blender. Since you were talking about Blender earlier, quality. Just make sure to output them with a higher resolution in render settings. The second tab down on the right. You can change, make the resolution higher, other stuff as well. That should work. There we go. Sorry. There we go. Oh, we've dipped down to 0 viewers. Oh well, I'll turn that phone off in a minute then. Since there's not much point talking to myself, although that's kind of what I do in videos. I actually prefer streaming a bit because you're actually talking to people rather than yourself, like you do in videos. But you have to think on the spot, which is the annoying bit. Okay, I can't bother to spawn proof any more stuff. So let's just do a quick fly around, make sure there's no large spawning areas. Like there, like this, which I forgot about, that's a large spawning area. That's terrible. What do I want to throw? Do that. There we go, we have gas here now. Oh, the views have spiked back up. Probably just YouTube being weird then. Okay, I forgot about this section up here. Once we build this out, I'm not going to do any more in the basalt deltas. Hopefully they don't hold up spawns too much. If the farm's too slow, I can go through and spawn proof it even more. But yeah, for now, let's just fill this in. Then we need to go mine some netherrack, because we need that for the farm and I don't have enough. So I mostly throw it all out. Then we need to see if we have enough nether bricks. If not, we can just tear some out of the fortress and then so obviously spawn proof where we took it out. So we don't want any fortress mobs spawning. And then the farm should be done. I got the wither roses from someone else. Is this a server, so I just bought them from someone. So I did try making a wither rose farm last season, but wither trapping was broken. I couldn't be bothered to try and see if it works this season. There we go. Yeah, please don't self-promote or talk about your own channel unless you're talking about like how to do stuff in Blender. Like not talk about it on my channel, but talking about you making stuff in Blender. That is self-promotion, and I do not like self-promotion unless it's me self-promoting on my own channel, which is fine because it's my channel. But yeah, I put you in timeout, so please do not self-promote again. Thank you. If this was just a misunderstanding, just wait and then say it was. But I can't untime out you, so deal with it. Okay, so we're nearly done. We've got just this small section here to go. We have 4 stacks. That should be enough. Yeah, that's plenty. That's something I was going to make, a video I was going to make. What do you think about a video of estimating how many blocks you would need for a build? Because the scale of things in Minecraft is really weird. Like, we would have thought, like, 4 stacks, that'd be enough for the majority of this area. Which it probably would be, but not really. So I was going to make a video on how to estimate, like, the scale of things and how many blocks are in a certain area. Because a 4x4x4 cube is a stack of blocks. Which is really deceptive, because that means, like, well, that over there is probably stuck in half the blocks. But yeah, that's that all spawn proof. Now let's get on with building the farm. Okay, we have nether bricks in some places. Netherrack. Do we have stone? There's my stone box. For stone buttons, we can't make cobblestone or deep sea buttons unless we make warped buttons. That might be an option. But yeah, there's the wither roses. which is what we're going to use to farm. Let's go get some more netherrack since that's the main bulk of the farm. We have a mine down here. We go down this way because there's like a pillar over here. And then we go down here to avoid some lava. And then we bang our head on the stairs because I couldn't be bothered to make proper stairs. Oh, my cat's being noisy. We go down here. We're just mining out here because, well, we also have ancient debris down here, which means we might find some. Ancient debris turns into netherite, which I believe personally is like titanium. Because that is somehow you find titanium. Which would then mean that netherite armor is like Iron Man's armor, because you make it out of gold and ancient debris. Or netherite ancient debris. And if ancient debris is titanium, then that means it's gold titanium alloy, which in Iron Man 2 I believe it is. I don't know, I've not seen them for that long. I've not seen them for ages. I'm pretty sure he said it's made of gold titanium alloy, which means that netherite is Iron Man's armor. Or Iron Man's armor is netherite. Yeah, that's my theory at least. Probably complete nonsense, but meh, it's a theory. Let's go down here, let's grab some more rockets. We can put our gas tier way into our crystal box. That's my totem box, I've got to refill that. Whoops. Yep, grab some more rockets. There we go. And then let's go. Now we have to make out these stairs. Walk up these ones. This reminds me of my single player world, which I gave up on. Well, I say gave up, I put it out of the way because I had a server to play on. This one, in fact. Which is one of the main reasons I stopped that single player world. Oh, got an itchy nose. Okay, how's the audio levels? Okay, I'm gonna turn the microphone off for now then, until I think of something to talk about. But yeah, we're just going to fill out the other platforms. Enjoy.